This is a nightmare start for the Buccaneers. The season hasn't even kicked off yet, and Tampa Bay has already lost one of its biggest weapons. Chris Godwin, the heart of this offense, the reliable hands Baker Mayfield trusts when everything breaks down, will now miss far more time than anyone expected. At first, fans believed Godwin might return by week 3 or week 4. Reports hinted he'd be back at practice early, slowly ramping up for a mid-September comeback. But now, Jason Licht has dropped the bombshell. Godwin isn't expected to truly return until October. That means the Buccaneers will be without their star receiver for the most critical opening stretch of the year, including the showdown with the Philadelphia Eagles. This changes everything. Without Godwin, the offense loses balance, Baker loses his safety net, and defenses can focus even harder on Mike Evans. Now the Bucs will need young weapons like Emeka Egbuka and Trey Palmer to step up immediately, ready or not. And the real frustration? Tampa didn't place Godwin on the PUP list, which means the Bucs were gambling on a quicker recovery. Instead, fans are left asking, did the team miscalculate? Could they have handled this better? The only silver lining is Tristan Wirfs, who may return sooner than expected. But let's be honest, this is a crushing blow. The Bucs enter 2025 without their heartbeat on offense, and October suddenly feels a lifetime away. Do you believe Tampa can survive the first month without Chris Godwin? Or will his absence bury their playoff hopes before they even begin? The biggest test for Tampa Bay right now isn't just about game plans or matchups, it's about patience. Chris Godwin and Tristan Wirfs, two absolute pillars of this franchise, are both fighting their way back from injuries. And as much as fans are begging to see them on the field, the Bucs' front office is taking the cautious road. General Manager Jason Licht made it clear he's not risking a quick return that could cost these guys their season, or worse, shorten their careers. And he's right. Chris Godwin isn't just another receiver, he's one of the most beloved Buccaneers of all time. He was just named among the top players in team history. His jersey isn't just worn in the stadium, it's worn by kids, families, and die-hard fans everywhere. That's how much he means to Tampa Bay. If that means waiting until October to see him back at full strength, then every Bucs fan knows it's worth it. But with Tristan Wirfs, the urgency is different. Godwin's absence hurts, no doubt, but Tampa is stacked at wide receiver. With Wirfs, though, it's a whole different story. He's the engine of that offensive line, one of the best left tackles in the entire NFL. Without him, Baker Mayfield has less time, the run game suffers, and the offense just doesn't flow the same. Getting him back sooner rather than later could be the difference between surviving the early season and falling behind. This is the cruel balance the Bucs are facing, protecting their stars now so they can shine for years to come. And as fans, we've got to trust it. Godwin and Wirfs are too important to gamble with. Would you rather see them push back early and risk setbacks, or wait longer and know they're 100%? Chris Godwin isn't just another receiver, he's the heartbeat of this offense. Every pass, every crucial third down, every moment in the red zone somehow leads back to him. That's why, right now, Tristan is making progress a bit faster in his recovery, but Godwin's return, it's the one we're all really watching, the one that could make or break the team's rhythm. Godwin's injury last year came at a time when he was on fire. In just 6 or 7 games, he racked up 578 yards and 5 touchdowns, and he was quietly dominating fantasy leagues and real-life defenses alike. The guy was unstoppable, a machine. And then, he went down. It wasn't just a setback for him personally, it was a hit for the entire offense. This season, the stakes are even higher. Godwin's dealing with a serious ankle issue, one that affects everything he does, running routes, making cuts, blocking defenders. And let's not forget, he's one of the best blocking receivers the Buccaneers have ever had. This isn't just about catching the ball, it's about helping the whole offense succeed on every play. Brady and Baker have both said it, Godwin has the best hands on the team. Sure, Mike Evans is an incredible vertical threat and red zone weapon, but Godwin? He's the third down master, the player who keeps the chains moving and keeps the offense alive in clutch moments. Last year, Tampa Bay was the best third down team in the league, and a lot of that success came from Godwin. Josh Grizzard, the passing game coordinator, was dialing up plays specifically for him, trusting him to make the right move, to catch the ball, and to change the game when it mattered most. That kind of trust isn't built overnight. It's earned, and Godwin has earned it every single week. But here's the thing, patience is key. Fans want him back ASAP, but rushing him could be dangerous. We don't want him healthy only on paper. We want him 100% ready to dominate, to break tackles, to make those impossible sideline catches, and to help the Bucs beat the Lions, the Eagles, and every team standing in their way. When he finally steps back onto the field, whether that's week 5 or week 6, we want the best version of Chris Godwin, not a player we have to worry about every time he touches the ball. This isn't just a comeback story, it's a pivotal moment for the Buccaneers. Every fan in Tampa is counting the days until we see him back in full form, making plays that leave defenses stunned and turning big moments into unforgettable wins. Do you think Chris Godwin will come back this season at 100%? Drop your confidence level in the comments. Are we getting Godwin the machine back, or will the injury hold him back? Let's hear your predictions. Chris Godwin's return isn't just a piece of the puzzle, it's the key to the playoff push. Every big game, every crucial moment, every do or die matchup, we're going to need him firing on all cylinders. Sure, every game matters, but imagine this. Last year, he got hurt early, and the Bucs felt that loss all season. This year, we can have him ready when it really counts, the second half of the season and into the playoffs. That's the difference between just playing games and making a deep run for the Super Bowl. And the good news? Tampa Bay isn't just sitting around hoping Godwin will heal. We've got a stacked group of receivers who can step up in his absence. Rookie Emeka Egbuka has looked absolutely electric in training camp and preseason. He's making plays, catching everything thrown his way, and showing that he can carry the offense if needed. Then there's Tez Johnson, who had a huge Week 3 preseason performance that proved he belongs on this roster. These guys bring different skills, different styles, speed, route running, agility, and the coaches are finding ways to use them all. Josh Grizzard, our offensive mastermind, is cooking up all kinds of creative plays to get these weapons open. Trick plays, motion shifts, disguises, anything to confuse defenses and make them pay. With all these options, the offense stays unpredictable and dangerous, even without Godwin. And when he finally comes back, this offense is going to be on another level. Right now, patience is the key. Fans are itching to see Godwin back on the field, and who wouldn't be? But rushing him could be risky. This is about doing what's right for the team and for the player. Godwin wants to play. He's competitive, he's tough, and he wants to be out there now. But the coaches are smart. They know the best move is to let him heal fully, so when he does return, he's unstoppable, fully healthy, and ready to dominate. So here's the big question for you fans. Do you think Godwin should push to return sooner, maybe for Week 4 against the Eagles? Or is it smarter to wait and have him at 100% for the playoff push? And what about Tristan? Are you more excited to see him back on the field sooner? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. At the end of the day, the trust between the fan base, the team, and the staff is what matters. The Bucs aren't making moves for attention or to save face. They're thinking long-term, thinking about the Super Bowl, and thinking about giving Chris Godwin the best chance to succeed. Patience now could pay off in huge wins later. What's your take, Bucs fans? Should we push Godwin to return early or let him come back fully healthy for the playoff run? Comment your thoughts and predictions. I want to see where the confidence really lies.